this is more of a hate draft than anything else. I think Molder Beast is the best card in this pack, so we're just going to go ahead and hate that there. Wow, that's a really nice Corpse Correlate. Our 4-drops again. I don't know if we'll play the Double Instill Infection, but oh, this is all pretty terrible. Ariok Replica hurts us the most, so let's go ahead and get that out of there. This is the pack of Who Cares. Withstand Death can be good. I don't know if we'll need double, but it's fine. I saw an interesting block deck with Verdant Revel in the mono red, now splash green artifact destruction deck, which I played against it with just the mono red version of the deck, and it was pretty awesome. So interesting choice here. So, you know, certainly Perilous Mirror is good, Untamed Might is good, you know, whatever. Engulfing Slagworm, you know, we're certainly not going to win by damage a whole lot, but he is really good, and he can probably just win the game on his own when they've killed all my other creatures. I think it's worth drafting at this point. I don't see much else that we're going to put in the deck except for maybe Untamed Might. I think Slagworm's better than Untamed Might, so we're going to go with that. This is Snap Skin Render. That's awesome. Again, the Instill Infections are looking worse and worse, but you know, who cares? Alright. So, not a lot for us in this pack. I think Defiance is the best card. Certainly can get around a lot of stuff. It combos with Bellowing Tangleworm actually really well to get those final points of damage in at some point. So I think we're okay there. So I think the deck is decent, but I mean it's still a little shaky. I don't have as many infect creatures as I would like. So hopefully we're going to pick up a few more here and not get cards like Necrogen Scudder, you know. I think Infiltration Lens is best for our deck. I mean, it's great in the Infect deck, pretty terrible in the rest, so. Blah. When it rains, it pours, right? So we have a lot of 4-drops, so I think Slice and Twain is out. We have Double Grasp of Darkness, or, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 playable artifacts already. I think Throne of Geth is going to be a little bit better. It was underwhelming the last time I played it, but I played too many, I believe. I think 1 is going to be fine. I think it's better than Blight Mamba here. And I think it's even better than Grasp of Darkness. 3 seems good. Just seems like a lot. Throne of Geth could wheel, though. And Grasp of Darkness is just a better card. I think I'm going to go back on it. Nah, we'll try Throne of Geth. Why not? So, in this this instance, you know, we do have Skin Render. We do have Bellowing Tangleworm. We do have Engulfing Slagworm. It would be nice to just win. And Tainted Strike can do that for us. So, Trigon is by far the best card in this pack, even though we're getting pretty heavy on the 4-drops. So I like Contagious Nim a lot better than Blackcleave Goblin, just because everybody sees the Goblin coming, and they should. So, we have a lot of playables for the deck. It's going to be interesting to see how I cut this down. I think Molder Beast goes probably both Instill Infections. Oh, nice wheel on the Untamed Knight. That's a fist pump. This is going to be interesting to see if we keep this in. And with the lack of green creatures, I think Bellowing Tangleworm even goes, even though I was pretty excited to get it earlier. I mean, we're running Cisbearer, Intelligiled Fallen, and Blight Mamba, and that's it. So I think Tangleworm might go. Tainted Strike will probably go. But we're going to have some interesting cuts to make. We're going to have 5 4-drops in the deck, which is fine. With all those 2-drops, that should be fine. Alright. Rare draft. Be nice if we were splashing blue right now, that's for sure. This card is actually pretty annoying for us. Just because I can get a bunch of blockers out pretty quickly. Sure. So I'd give the deck about a B right now, and certainly I don't think we're going to get anything else here. Wing Puncture was probably the better pick there. That was bad, but that's alright. I wouldn't play it anyway, and probably wouldn't side it in unless a dire situation came up. So, yeah, we'll have to see how this ends up, but not feeling overly confident about it, but I think it's good. So I think only the cards we know we're going to play now. Probably going to play the Fume Spitters. Definitely going to play the Grass. Contagious Nim. Skin Render. Infiltration Lens, definitely. Probably, definitely. Absolutely. So just by taking the absolutely going to play or definitely cards or most likely cards, we come up with a 22 card deck. And with only one mana producing mirror, we're going to play 17 land. So the question is, what do we do? We can play the Bellowing Tangleworm. We can play Withstand Death. We can play Instill Infection. So a couple choices for our 23rd card. I think Devil Fume Spitter is right here. I think the Vector Asp is right. So we have enough removal where I guess I'm more afraid of their removal. So I think Withstand Death is the better card to have here. I don't have to worry about my black-green split so much because that's going to be more useful later in the game, and I do have the Copper Mirror, so I'm going to probably go 10 and 7? It's either 10 and 7 or even 11 and 6 with the mirror. So I don't need a green. Yeah, I need a green turn 2. I think it's 10 and 7. What does it say? Yeah, it says 11 and 6, of course. I do have Sylvok Replica. Yeah, I do have the 2 Fume Spitters too. I think 11 and 6 is actually right. Okay, that's the draft. I'm going to stop it here and then join you again in the first round.